Welcome to the Christian and Daniel Show.
It's about to get real, well, you know the deal. You won't have to guess how either of them feel. Bringing up the things you don't think to know. Never knowing where the conversation will go. Just a little more than anything goes. It's the Christian and Daniel Show.
Hi, everyone. I'm Christian.
And I'm Daniel.
And this is the Christian
and Daniel Show.
Yay!
You did it right. Hey, babe.
Hey, babe. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm going to share this. I'm going to share this show on my Facebook pages now.
Hi, Charlie. Welcome to
Everyone, you'll get that a little bit later on.
The reference will come back. Welcome, everybody who's watching us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Thank you for watching the show. If you don't mind this, sharing on your page so that other folks can watch along with you. If you're watching us on YouTube, scroll down, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It'll let you know every time there's a new show on the air. Remember, we got things on Monday. We got horoscopes. Wednesday's Christian and Daniel. October 6th, we're back with Zodiacs. And then not October 7th, but probably the 14th, we'll start coming back with some more put it together live streams. But we got shows popping up in the air. I've got a show coming up at the end of the month, and we got more things on the work. So stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. It is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. Hi, Charlie.
Yes, I showed Charlie already. Hi, Charlie. Welcome to the show.
Did you, Daniel?
I did.
We only show Charlie once. We only can welcome him once.
One time. You get one entrance. You get one free ticket. Well, I just came back from the U.S. conference on HIV and AIDS in D.C.
Wow.
And it was an amazing event. For those of you that have been following us and know about us, the alignment, which is the workshop that I've been working on for quite a while and presented at Latinx conference, the National Latinx Conference in New Orleans. I got the chance to go to USCHA in DC and present. It is the largest HIV AIDS conference in the country. There were approximately 4,000 people at this conference. Huge, massive. And I had a full house in my presentation. There were about 50 people. We went through the workshop. We coached. There was some crying. There was excitement. Some people
there were a lot of people.
Yeah, some people had over.
You got to tell people what you were thinking. Your little niggle, that little. I want to say that wrong, but that little bit of doubt you had.
Well, let me set the scenario though, because the main event was at the Marriott in DC, and then across the street is the Courtyard. So some events, some sessions were at the Courtyard, which is basically the B building. And I was in the B building because I wasn't one of the big presenters. And I really thought nobody was going to show up. Like, I was like, maybe the people that were like hanging out with me would, but I was like, I'm not going to have a good audience. Whatever. Whoever's, the way we always think is whoever's there is supposed to be there.
Right.
But before we were even started, the people in the previous session hadn't even completely exited. And I already had some people waiting to come in with me. And I was like, are you coming to doubtful? Are you coming to the burnout session? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, I'm presenting, like, we'll go in just a minute. And before I knew it, we were pulling chairs from the panel table to the audience so they could sit. So actually there was more than 50 people, and just amazing. Exactly. And more than I wanted to. The raw video is on YouTube, so you can find it on my YouTube page right now, but I'm going to edit it and put some info on there so for people you can actually watch that video and do an alignment with the video, which is really exciting. But it was cool. It was cool. I really enjoyed it. So it was fun. So
Congratulations on that. It's wonderful.
the next conference is the women's conference here in LA. So I'll be presenting to both healthcare professionals and clients. So I'm super impressed.
Healthcare professionals and women.
Well, it's a women's workshop. It's a women's conference.
Oh, no, I'm kidding. It's like when Ken in the Barbie movie, when they show that scene where Ken goes talking to us, he goes, "I'd like to talk to a surgeon," and the woman's like, "I am a surgeon." He's all, "No, I mean a real surgeon." He can't believe a woman's a doctor.
Well, this one I'm really honored.
It's amazing.
Yeah, my friend Jasmine Rojano invited me to participate. She took the workshop
That's so awesome.
this weekend. And then
So the word is working.
Yeah, it's working. So we'll have to do a special alignment, not on Chris and Daniel, but a standalone show.
Yeah.
And then this Saturday and Sunday I was in El Paso. Number one, I got the chance to work with. I talked to him before. I got a chance to work with the folks at UT El Paso. Hey, Micah.
Hi, Micah.
Mike is going to be with me at Healthy Voices. He's going to be at Healthy Voices this year. So I'm really
isn't our Hawaiian friend?
Kakoa. I don't think he's, but I saw him. There's a. I took a
He said
picture.
he was going to be at Healthy Voice. I thought he said
He was at USCHA.
Oh, okay.
And I got a picture with him. I'll show those pictures later.
Oh,
I'll post them on my Facebook. But I got to do a short video with University of Texas El Paso on HPV, and it was really cool because I got to do some acting with them for their local channel, and but I was so exhausted I couldn't remember my lines. Hey, Roger.
Hello, Roger.
Michael. Yes, you're on time.
Oh, yay.
And this is the last thing I'll say about El Paso. This was the last weekend of the season for Copita Alianza, which is the MC gig that I've had for 4 months. And it finally was the last weekend. It's a little bittersweet. I really enjoy the job. It's exhausting. It's usually hot, and I come home beat up. You can still see like the tan line from the bracelets.
Degrees, yeah.
And my ring, where is it right there?
Yeah, but
this is since Houston. I mean, since Dallas.
Since Dallas, yeah.
3 months ago, I've had that. So it's been a crazy week, and I'm excited. So, what have you been up to?
I have, my God, gotten back to work. Like all of a sudden, now I'm getting my hours. I'm working with students. Our new system's really buggy, but you work around it because I'm really there for the kids. I'm not there for the impressive platform, which was fine before all the updates. It worked much better before. But I'm just back to work, doing my thing there. I'm taking care of, it's interesting. I will say this much. When I'm working most of the week and I know I only have one weekday to get a lot of my stuff done, I am really productive. Like I took care of I went to the bank today. I went by the post office, sent out a bunch of documents. I looked for documents, but I realized the letter said they're going to send it to me, so I don't have to worry about it till probably November. I looked over all my finances. I went online and checked a couple things, had to do a couple forms and trainings for work. And I got it all done remarkably quick, along with doing all my laundry and everything else too. And I'm like, damn. I do admit I am more productive when I have less time to do it, apparently. Because, Saturday is a tough day to do business anything because most businesses aren't open on Saturdays. So,
yeah.
But it's nice to have Saturday off. This is next weekend I don't, but this weekend I'm grateful to have Saturday and Sunday off. Because we're going to go see our little junior on Sunday.
Hey, we haven't seen him in a while. So
yeah, he's probably about 11, 12 now?
Probably married and dating now.
Yeah, engaged, ready to go.
Did I bring you back into the biscuit? I didn't make it to Whataburger. I did not make it to Whataburger this time.
And of course, I have that thing in my head that I'm going, a biscuit.
Y'all will see in a minute.
Don't get that on my biscuit.
I'm glad. Yeah, and when I was in Dallas and Houston, there was those weekends that were like in the high 90s, early hundreds. What the hell?
I know.
El Paso was in the 90s, so yeah.
Yeah, here.
So what's
I-
national opinion for today, and what's in the past 2 weeks? I don't know about the last 2 weeks, but I'm glad you're asking. Thank you for asking, Charlie, about national day. There's a bunch of national todays, but I think one of the more today is Hershey, Mr. Hershey's. I just forgot his name. Where is the national today? Today is International Chocolate Day.
Ooh.
But it's
Celebrate that.
I'm trying to get his name again.
Hershey.
I closed the page just before we started. His name is something Hershey, obviously. Milton S. Hershey.
Milton
S. Hershey. Today is his birthday. What did it say? Or an El Paso Chihuahuas baseball jersey. Michael, I'm there for work. I am not there to be your personal shopper at El Paso. We didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything this time at El Paso. I had tacos at a local place, and then I had Mexican dinner at another Mexican place. And
in El Paso?
In El Paso.
Mexican?
Not in the what is it? Out in the old. How does the song go? Out in the old. Okay, I'll find the song in a minute.
No chicos.
No chicos tacos either. You know what? The last several visits for anybody who if you don't know El Paso they've been around since like the 50s. It's these little rolled up tacos. I think they have chicken inside. I don't really remember. I think it's chicken, but they put them in one of those little paper rectangle, like hot dog things.
Okay.
And they put the little taquitos in there. There's 3 taquitos, and they pour this tomato sauce on them, and then cheese, and then shredded cheese, and it melts, and it's delicious. And then they have these fries. I think they're like crinkle fries, but then you dip those in the sauce, in the tomato sauce. It's not pica, no pica. It's mild.
Yeah,
but
it's just snacky food.
Yeah. But it's really yummy.
It sounds like what Taco Bell's kind of doing right now with their new rolled chicken things, and you get 3 sauces. I'm sure it's not that at all, but it's a sin to mention it.
I have to go check it out. We need to find somewhere to go eat. But yes, so what's your favorite chocolate? Or about International Chocolate Day?
Probably Milka. That's probably my favorite chocolate I've had that you could get easily and isn't super expensive. Milka is a German chocolate company, and I think it's German, and it's Milka and MILKA. They have it here in the States now, and it is some of the most delicious chocolate I've ever had in my life. I had it when I lived there. That's when I got exposed to it. Because I can't afford Godiva, and I love See's candies, but most of the time it's not the chocolate. I like the inside for what's in them, or what they like. They're just like, yeah, what's in them.
Huh.
Like I love the honeycombs and I love the raspberry stuff, but that's not really chocolate. But absolutely Milka. Some people might say Cadbury's, but yeah. Nancy, hola. Buenas tardes or buenas noches. 2 hours ahead.
Hey Nancy, ¿cómo estás? Before we move on, we want to call out some birthdays. If you know her, I can share a picture of her real quick. Jerry Jewell. For those of you who were fans of Facts of Life. Yeah, Facts of Life. I wonder if she has any pictures. There she goes.
Up to your dreams.
These are Facts of Life pictures.
Yep. She was Jerry.
Yeah, she was Blair's cousin on Facts of Life. So we met her at a reunion several years ago. Yeah, cousin Jerry. Yeah, it's cousin Jerry.
He was wonderful. Such a nice person.
Jerry. So for anybody else who's celebrating a birthday today,
And she's funny in real life too.
for anybody who want to say Feliz birthday,
Feliz birthday!
so we'll help anybody.
Feliz birthday!
Something that caught my attention today that is also a national holiday is Bald is Beautiful Day.
Look, bald is beautiful.
Bald is Beautiful. And it made me remember September 1st. September was your birthday, Michael? Is that what he's saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Extreme close up.
Isn't that from? Yeah, that was from. Isn't that from Wayne's World? They did
Wayne's
the
World,
extreme-
Wayne's World. That's
Whoa,
what I-
Wayne's World. Wayne's World.
Uh-huh. Oh, you have the entire series. That's a good series.
Facts of Life
Okay.
was
For
just
the-
such. I'm so grateful. I'm in the age group that could really have enjoyed it. And happy belated Feliz.
It was Michael's
Feliz
birthday.
birthday.
Well, Michael, this is for you. Feliz birthday! Woo!
Feliz birthday! Yay!
But you know, when I was looking at the national today's, and it was like Bald Day, I was thinking. It made me think about cancer too. When I went bald,
I'm all. He has his full head of hair, and he's like running his fingers. Right. It's so horrible when you're bald.
it reminded me of when I was. I feel like there should be like a waterfall and shampoo just running on my hands, just like
like a Hawaiian paradise behind you.
and the bird lands on my shoulder.
And you just hear this like little sighs in the background.
When I shower in the waterfall, I want natural shampoo.
I use that. You know, I saw a lady squeezing the fluid out of some type of Hawaiian ginger plant. I mean, yes, the way you get it out is obnoxious looking, but she's squeezing it out, and it's awapui. That's what it was. It was awapui ginger, and it was so cool how she was doing it. And she goes, "I'm going to make this into a shampoo." And, I filter it, and then I don't know what else you add to it, but it becomes awapui shampoo. And I want to say in the late 80s, early 90s, awapui was like such a big deal because the mainland discovered it. All of a sudden, the Hawaii secret to beautiful hair.
Huh.
And I remember it was such a big deal, and I've never seen it harvested. And it was such a simple harvest. I'm like, that's so cool. The things grow, and then you just squeeze the red thing, and all the ginger juice runs out. It's quite interesting. I should send you the TikTok of it.
We have a really cool TikTok today. It's annoying, but I'm sure you'll like it.
It's a song.
now-
Yeah.
And now that Nancy is here, I was holding on to this one until she got on. Today is National Jose and Juan Day.
Jose and Juan.
Yes. So I know he doesn't watch, but Carlitos, our nephew, he's Joe too. Do you guys use Herbal Essence shampoo like in the commercials? Those stuff and yeah.
That's what Daniel was.
Oh yes, yeah. That's what I was trying to mimic.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
no. Oh see.
See, and then when you hear him like hacking away,
Well, the juice always runs out when you scream.
I know. It seems to be a universal rule.
Oh see. But anyway, to all the Joses and Juans out there, happy day. Today is your day. And just another name out there. It's also Uncle Sam Day. So just put it out there. Which I thought Uncle Sam Day was like near like.
I thought that was July 4th.
Yeah, like that's what I thought. But no, that's Independence Day.
Well, yeah, that's Independence, but I kind of
Yeah,
figured
Uncle
it
Sam
was
Day.
his day too.
And so
But
today's
it's not.
one cool day today is it's Supernatural Day.
Ooh.
Which we've got to do. My Wayne, he hasn't come on yet, but Wayne sent me this video. Maybe I can find it while we're talking. It's on Instagram about a ghost tour in Chinatown here in LA. And
Where's
we have
Chinatown in LA? I've never heard. I don't even have any idea where that is.
someday should be able
I know where
to
Tokyo.
text
I know where Japantown is.
to be text day. Supernatural Day, then go see the Nun 2. Huh? Isn't that on stream?
None, let alone Nun 2.
Nut 2?
They're not scary. Every horror film people say is so scary. I watch it and I'm like, bored. Or Manscaped oopsie. I guess I can't trim if I bald. If I bald it.
Oh my God, y'all are crazy people.
It's also,
We saw the Nun 1, didn't we?
yeah.
So we'll
The
probably
Nun.
catch the Nun 2. Not the Nut 2, but the Nun 2. Which is different because today is Peanut Day also. Today is Peanut Day.
Oh, today is peanut day.
It's Peanut Days. I like my peanuts. They're cool.
You do like your peanuts. I like my peanuts roasted. I like my peanuts
Wow.
salted. I like my peanut.
You know, Micah, if it's bald enough for you, then you should celebrate.
I say yes. I think it includes manscaping too.
Because it
If
sounds
you can do bald and your skin doesn't get all weird, that is a blessing.
because it sounds better than it would in Spanish, like celebra el pelón.
I don't know what he said, folks. So whatever. I heard guacamole saran.
Oh my God, I've been up way too long today.
Oh, Snickers! Yay!
Yeah, you like peanuts, right? I said it, and I was like, how do you? So,
I miss the Snickers commercials that used to have, like, you'd see like Liza Minnelli complaining, and then they come back and it's like, here, you need to eat the Snickers bars.
No, peanuts.
Peanuts.
Cacahuates.
Aguavantes.
We're gonna switch from Daniel to Christian. Oh, we're gonna switch camera. El pelón.
Oh.
Oh man, I really was like, okay, we're gonna come back after 2 weeks and be all serious. Nobody's gonna show up.
Very serious. Very
Yes.
serious show, serious moments.
But you know, there's been talking about Supernatural because I did want to talk about that a little bit. We've had some interesting encounters
Yeah, recently?
at your place. Yeah.
Oh, the craziest one. This one was crazy. I saw a tall guy with a hat, or no, didn't have a hat. He was just a tall guy he projected himself about 6'7" in my little hallway. Like my door opens into a hallway. And I saw someone, and there's a portico into the dining room, and then you could also see another portico to the kitchen. Well, I was looking at the portico and I saw him walk by. He walked by the hallway. He walked down the hallway, and at the end of the hallway is the back door to the house. And Daniel and I had come in that way and shut the door completely. And you have to like push it a little bit to make sure it locks in. And it did, because I locked the door. I never just leave it open unlocked because it's a back door. Anyway, that sounded so wrong. But I saw this guy go by the door, and I go, Daniel, oh my God, I just saw this guy walk it down the hallway. And then like a few minutes later, I noticed there was a lot of light in the hallway. I'm like, what the hell is that? I walked over, and the door had been unlocked and left and opened. And it was opened enough, like as if someone just opened it enough to walk out. It was one of the most amazing experiences I've had in this house in a long time. Like I was like, that guy just walked out of the house and opened the door, the back door, after we'd locked it, shut it and locked it, both the handle and the padlock. He unlocked it and walked right out that back door.
Yep.
And it was so cool. And Daniel and I both were looking at it because we knew we had locked that door, shut it and locked it. So there's no way it could just be sitting there open. So it was really cool. That was amazing. Like I was like, you go, dude. That's not a ghost. That's a poltergeist.
Yep.
But you know, I'm realizing people have this, because of the movies and all, I think we just have this really negative perception of what a poltergeist is. But the most literal definition just means, it's German for one thing, but it just means a ghost who can, move things. It doesn't mean a bad or evil ghost or anything like that, but that was so incredible. Like that's a perfect example of a poltergeist, but not like trying to scare anyone or anything. It just went out the door.
So has anybody out there had any supernatural encounters?
Oh, and then the other day I told you I had a gray walk by the front of the house.
Yes.
I call them gray people. I don't know what anyone else would officially call them, but I call them the grays, not like the alien grays. These are people who work on the dark side of things. They chose to take a darker path and not the path of light, like I did and like Daniel does. And so they use their abilities to manipulate and do, not necessarily great things, but they have a grayness about them. Like I see them kind of gray, like their complexion's always off. I haven't seen one since the very early days when I was first coming into my gifts. And I saw one walk by the house the other day, and he looked in my bay windows and walked all the way with his head turned, looking in my house with this really ghoulish smile on his face. And when I look at them long enough, I see like a change. Their face changes for a brief moment because they can't really hide from me. And I was like, oh my God, that was a gray. Like I haven't seen them in forever. And his smile was it was just gross. It was all just gross. And, that's why I say, I guess horror pictures don't scare me anymore because does talking in your sleep count as an encounter?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Totally.
Daniel, when he talks in his sleep, yeah. He'll have conversations in both English and Spanish.
Yeah. Paul, we hadn't seen in a while.
Hey, Paul. But yeah, I've had some interesting stuff happen in the house. And then I had this other guy who walked by who I swear is a light worker himself. I was doing a sound bath for my house with my singing bowl. And I was at the front door ending the singing, but I liked it, felt so good. I just kept doing a little bit. He walked by and he goes, hey. And I go, hi. And he goes, awesome job. And I'm like, what? That was so weird to be acknowledged like that. I've seen him twice now. And it's always been when I've done some like an energy cleanse of the house. And he's like, he'll just thumbs up this last time. He always says hi and then he does a thumbs up or says, hey, good job. And I'm like, that's so cool. Another light worker.
Yeah, but yes, if I had a
I wish I would record it.
Yeah, if I'm going through something, if I need to work something out, I'll have conversations I'll be dreaming of my guides, and I apparently I speak out loud. So
he does.
And then the next day, and I
it doesn't happen every night. So don't.
No, it doesn't happen every night, but
it doesn't happen.
But then the next morning, like 99.9% of the time, I'll get the email, I'll get the call, the money I need will come in, like something. But that night I'll be dreaming about it or connecting or doing spells in my dreams, and there it comes. Like,
yeah.
So I've learned to not to stress too much over not having what I need, because I know that I can get in my dreams and make it happen somehow. Not everything, but certain things, like
that's
all
true.
Of a sudden. So it's really cool.
Just so everyone knows, like Daniel and I both live in homes that are literally, we've said this many times, they are Grand Central Station for spirits. So that's why it doesn't faze us. Like the door being opened, unlocked and opened. It wasn't scary. It was just amazing because it takes so much energy to do that for a spirit. So that was really an incredible experience. But we've had some pretty amazing experiences in each other's homes. Yep. We've seen the typical blinds thing and the curtain. You could see in the curtain, you could see the shape of a person. And it looks like it's just the wind, but because there's nothing there, but you see the shoulders, the head, everything in the curtain. You're like, what? But it's funny because I always think if they're trying to scare us, it's not going to work. It's like we just go, wow, that's so cool.
It says, I believe the gentleman needed to master his ability from other side to become an angel.
Oh, yeah.
On earth. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, yeah.
Speaking of your movie is a sequel to The Exorcist coming out.
Now, there's a movie when I was a kid that scared the bejesus out of me. The original Exorcist. And then I saw the director's cut one where they included all the stuff they cut out. from the theatrical release, that was woo cuckoo bird crazy.
You know what got to me more than The Exorcist? The Omen.
Really?
Yes, because a lot of it was your imagination, and I think our imagination is a lot scarier than what we actually see. Like,
Yeah.
And there is the part,
That-
there's the way that little boy looks into the
Oh.
camera that I'm like, oh, this is perra. Like,
he's just evil. That's just evil.
it says, I guess I had a crazy one, but I don't know what happens because I have slept talk that freaked out my sisters. Yeah, I totally believe. Like, people from the other side come and talk to us in our sleep.
Oh yeah.
Angel spirits, our guides. Like, we are capable of having full-on conversations, and even speaking languages that we don't consciously know in our sleep. So it's very possible. It's very possible. Which I know it's semi-related or not related, but did you know that today is actually Twilight, the movie?
Oh, the movies.
Yeah. So I was gonna bring up the which Twilight character quiz you are, but I never really watched the movie, so I don't know that. I've never seen anything like that. I don't see
Everyone, yeah.
people. Yeah.
It depends on the person. Like your energy, different energies attract different things. And some people just have a real neutral energy, so they're just good. They don't attract anyone. Everyone's like, that's cool.
Yep. It's unique. It's unique to everybody, but
That doesn't shock me. I'm surprised most of the people probably aren't even alive anymore from the original film. I mean, Linda Blair is obviously. She's into saving pets or something like that now.
the actress that played the mother in the original
Yeah.
Exorcist? Oh wow.
I
It's
didn't
not,
know
I
she was still alive.
can't remember her name. I can't remember her name right now.
I know she was a pretty big actress, though. She wasn't like unknown. That movie was incredible. I'm looking forward to this new one. I want to see with CGI and all the technology now. I'd love to see if that makes it scarier and more real, or if it's something. It's just like the first Alien film. The first Alien film, Alien, scared the bejesus out of me. Like the suspense killed me, and I still could watch it now. And I think, God, it was such an incredible film. And then later ones, they're more entertaining to me, and they don't scare me as much. And yet they have way better effects, way better creature effects. Like everything's better, but it's not scary. It's not suspenseful anymore. It just became a movie about Ripley fighting these creatures, and then Ripley being reincarnated and giving birth to the Queen giving birth to their baby. And
Have you seen
I haven't
Ellen
seen-
Bernstein? Ellen Bernstein is the
Oh, there you go. Ellen Bernstein.
is the original one. I still have what?
Oh, I'm not a fan. Never was. So I'm like, you're not missing anything.
I've never seen a John movie that's more towards the younger generation, and the huge debate was either Team Edward. Well, I got into the team thing, but
I was totally Team Jacob just because he's
Jacob.
way
Yeah,
hotter than
Peter.
Pattinson.
But so yeah, which team character do you? Which also, I found interesting that today was full of all these like interesting national celebration days. Today is also Defy Superstition Day.
What?
Defy superstition.
Oh,
So not necessarily what you're superstitious of, but how do you fight back superstition?
wow. I believe that, Charlie. I fully believe that. Even though I remember she said she was very adamant early on that she wasn't going to. I think that'd be really cool.
I mean, she ended up doing all these other,
All the make fun the ones that made fun of the movie. Kind of.
yeah, and
Like the parodies. That's it. The parodies.
and then she hosted that
Yes.
haunted house competition show where
Yeah.
they would go in families. She hosted that, so
I don't know why she wouldn't want to even just a quick cameo. I mean, get paid well for it.
you might as well.
And she's running like a dog or cat rescue, some type of rescue for animals. Like any money she makes could help her with that too.
I wonder if she still gets like residuals from
Can't believe
The
it.
Exorcist, because it's there everywhere. I mean, it's still there, and it's still the original classic. So, Linda Blair, if you're watching us, we want you on the show. Come and tell us how you're doing. Like, tell us what's going on. But yeah, are y'all superstitious? You're not superstitious though. I don't think I've ever heard.
No, not really.
I've never heard you.
Oh my goodness, Rachel! Hello, cousin. And yes, I saw your picture. I saw your last pictures on Update. And with all the kids, my goodness, they're not even kids anymore. They are so big. Your youngest is even like a young man now. It's crazy.
Well, she's a little stitious.
I am just a little stitious. I'm sure. I think your mom is too.
But
it's good to see you, Rachel. Thank you.
My superstition is always the coin on the ground. Like I always have to pick up a coin on the ground.
I don't do this
right.
Aww.
That's sweet. Aww.
It's nice. She's one of the very, very, very one of 2 or 3 connections I have that I love and adore.
Well, we're so glad you're watching. Thank you.
Thank you. And tell your kids their crazy cousin in California thinks they're pretty amazing.
And it's nice when family joins.
Besides, their mom is too.
And so what about you folks out there? Are you superstitious, or when something like if you go under so my thing is always the knock on the wood thing. I do that a lot too.
Yes, you do.
I do that. I saw a video interview of me when I was just talking to somebody at a conference.
You did it.
And I literally did that like 5 times. Talking about, I don't know what I was talking about. I was like, and I was like, yeah, and there's no sound. They were just recording us from far away.
But the action, you could see.
They were actually recording somebody else, and I was in the background. So God knows what I was talking about, but I kept knocking wood. And I was like, who knows what I was talking about? But pick up. I always pick up points on the street, whatever coin it is, because I know it's going to multiply. And I think that's the only one that I do. That's
the one you do that. You do not leave a coin on the ground. Like,
no, not even a penny.
The penny, you're like, pick a penny, find a penny, pick it up, and all the day you'll have good luck.
Well, it came off really good the day we were shopping for Junior's baptism clothes.
Oh my Lord, did that turn out great? That was such a fun day. I had so much fun that day.
We just need to take him shopping.
I know we need to take him shopping again. I just wish we had another major outfit, but we probably won't have that until he's a teenager.
Now we have to wait for birthday too, so we can get a picture with him. Get matching outfits. Oh my God,
that would be so much fun.
Padrino outfits. Oh, is that a thing?
We're talking about our godchild right now.
Is that a thing? If it's not, we will make it a thing.
And we're like, we're gonna have matching outfits next year.
Every year we need to take a picture with matching outfits. Done.
This is what you get when you ask for gay godparents.
Let's call it.
And we had promised the parents we were going to be involved in their lives. We're not going to just godparents who disappear.
We told them when they picked them, like, you know what you're getting, right?
Yeah, we're like, are you sure? We even said that. Are you sure?
Like, you can back off anytime. Like,
oh my gosh, guys, I just got to brag for a minute. He is super advanced for his age. He's so smart. He's already talking. He's only 15 months, a little bit over 15 months old. He's incredible, is all I could say. He is incredible, such a miracle. And now apparently he has a sibling on the way. He used to be. It stinks when you're the baby and then suddenly you're not.
For us, he'll always be the baby, but where's it? Well, yeah, I can see y'all.
Oh yeah. I think that'd be fun.
You're not even. You think you're kidding.
You don't realize we'll do it.
I have to pick up any that has Lincoln pacing up and knocking on wood. Ah, yeah. Okay. There you go.
Oh, I never heard that. I never knew that was a part of it.
It is weird to talk about superstition until you see superstition prophecies unfold in front of you.
Oh my. Oh, absolutely.
That's interesting. Escándalo. Well, let's show the TikTok.
I love this.
Okay,
I have to say, the thing, it's funny. It's hilarious to me because the level of serious and real commitment that these individuals make, particularly the lead singer, blows my mind.
And in this, and I should say this: all comments are welcome, and they will be posted as you hear the song. I'm just gonna put that out there. So
We're sure you've all seen. I'm sure you've seen.
let me.
And be sure to
screen.
clear the screen if you can. Get rid of all the.
Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the butter spread. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the butter spread. To get your butter spread all on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my mac and cheese. When you're at KFC, you got that special sauce to stir my curiosity. Just give me a 5-piece meal. Oh, what a deal. A big old box, it's all for me. You know I'll take coleslaw on the side. I could tell you wanted to try the potato wedges.
Play it, Johnny.
You get it.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Get your honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my chicken wings.
Oh,
Get none of that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes on my chicken wings.
So committed.
Check this out, Moose.
Taste the biscuit.
One clap.
Taste the
and that, folks,
Oh my god. The commitment. No, my goodness. The Sears Husky section.
you will never eat KFC again, folks, ever.
I just love the video. I think they are amazing, and it's just, but it's incredible. It's so funny too, because you're like, who wrote these lyrics? Like, how did you come up with these lyrics?
Somehow I feel like she was ad-libbing. Like, I feel like on the spot, she was on the spot. Like, what rhymes with biscuit?
Like those two on SNL who just make up the song as they're going.
Like, what can I talk? What can I sing? What can people in my little hometown relate to? Oh, KFC.
KFC.
Yeah.
Like, I
And
get the box with 5 things, but I got my coleslaw, but don't you think you're going to try my coleslaw? But you have to
Yes. Woo! I feel like somebody was falling in front of her, just pulling up like papers that people wrote in as they walked in the store. Potato wedges.
potato wedges. Because it's funny, the potato wedges did not rhyme or fit where she put them in.
Nothing. But man, she owned that Goodwill.
Like, they own the whole song.
Myrtle's Dollar General Store. You say my mother switches to have certain dollars in her pocket. My mom has a dollar bill.
Oh, that's kind of cool. You know, I forget a lot of a lot of gamblers have a lot of superstitions, and I do have. I said I didn't have superstitions, but I do knock on wood. I do the knock on wood thing, so obviously I do have that superstition. I never count as that. To me, it doesn't seem like superstition, but it is. Why would I say knock on what you got?
Yes, that's what I said when I first saw this. It reminds me
Yeah.
of the live video, the skit on
When
that.
they were doing the prom or something, they do like the teachers who do the prom.
Don't mess with Concha's biscuits. No.
I know. Yeah. And what
You
I
know?
love is the song is so, it could be such an innuendo. Like you
It's
can
like
listen to it and hear a very different song that I think it might have been intended.
open mic night at the resale shop. That's okay.
Oh, Emery, I've been knocking on wood since 1970 something. I bought, that was one of my first albums. Who was that? I don't know who sings that. I can't remember her name.
I
Knock
don't
on
know.
wood, but that was one of my favorite songs. That was like the first record album I ever bought. And the fact I'm saying record album is huge.
Amy Stewart.
Yeah, Amy Stewart. Oh, I love the video on MTV. I just love that song. But I've been knocking on wood for decades.
Not knocking boots.
Not knocking boots, not for decades. Oh, that doesn't sound right either. Anyway,
Are you ready?
I am ready. I love the show I'm going to talk about. Ahsoka. Now, my show this week, my pick of the week is Ahsoka. It's on Disney Plus, and it is the story. This is the Padawan or student of Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, he did most of her training, and then she walked away from it all because there's some disagreement, and he ended up becoming Darth Vader. But this is kind of her side story, what happened in the Star Wars universe when she left the Order and she went out on her own. She still does justice, still uses all her Jedi abilities that she knows. So it's just a really intriguing show. It's really neat to see what this really interesting side character, what she did, what she's doing with her life. Well, sorry, she's not real. So obviously what they perceive as her doing in the Star Wars universe. So fantastic show on Disney Plus. It's about, I think it's 3/4 of the way through its season. So probably another few episodes and it will be done. Then you could binge it all at once.
Cool. Thank you. My show is Dessert Games. For those of you that are used to watching grocery store games, whatever it's called, I forget what it's called, with Guy Fieri, this is the sweet tooth version of that game. So it's on Hulu. There's only like 6 episodes or so, but it's Dessert Games. So basically it's the same idea. They're in a grocery store. They have to create desserts from the stuff in the grocery store, but there's obstacles and there's certain things that they have to use. And Duff Goldman of Ace of Cakes and Kids Baking Championship and Spring Baking Championship, and all the baking championship shows on Food Network is hosting this one. So basically, it's the same set as the grocery store games, but now it's desserts. And y'all know how much I like dessert shows and competition shows. So this is one of the both, but very easy to follow. It's one of those shows you can just like binge for in the afternoon or watch an episode, but go check it out. And actually, the reason I like these particular shows is because it's stuff that's accessible that they get from a grocery store, that if you wanted to reproduce them, you could just run down to your grocery store and buy the products that they used and reproduce. And some of the desserts that they make are really yummy and really simple to make. So I'll be, if we ever make those, we'll make sure to let you guys know. So that's my pick of the week. So what's your pick of the week? Share with us so we can check them out. The thing we finished watching that we were watching forever, RuPaul Mexico, Drag Race Mexico. We finally finished watching it, and we were happy with the ending.
Oh yes. Oh, I can't say it because you might. If someone's watching it, I don't want to ruin.
Yes,
it.
we're not going to disclaimer. Yeah,
I was going to say his name, but I can't say her name. I know.
But yes, our favorite.
Drag Race Mexico started off a little slow. I was very disappointed with the start.
Yes.
They were kind of substandard, but wow, once they kind of got it and it clicked in, holy mackerel, they took off like crazy.
And now we're watching Philippines.
Oh, God.
Those are bitchy.
I'm gonna say Filipinos, man, particularly gay male Filipinos, they are like, they redefine.
I don't know how you say perra.
They redefine, like, I'm gay, so I can say they redefine gay. Like, they are gay. I'm like, and they're so mean. They're the ones who's like, they're like the mean Mean Girls, like they say it, like they say something, but it's an insult, but it sounds like a compliment. They do that all the time. It's like nonstop beating each other up.
What language do they speak in the Philippines?
Tagalog. It looks like Tagalog, but it's Tagalog. It's how it's pronounced.
It's not on here. I'm trying to find.
I don't think I'll find a clip.
Yeah, it's not on here. I'm trying to find the translation for it. But some perras, they're bitches.
Oh. Okay. A few people on TikTok have made way too big a deal about a horror film that I watched recently this last week. It's called It Follows. I can't get back that time in my life. I'm so regretful of that. Don't waste your time. It's not scary. It's stupid. And the only thing that might be interest to someone who's not of my particular lifestyle is that there's a naked young woman who walks around a bunch.
My kids went through the Hell's Kitchen.
Yes, I love Hell's Kitchen. Love Hell's Kitchen.
I'm going to watch Outlander. Ooh, Outlander. I've never seen it. But
Oh,
you watch
Outlander.
it. You watch it.
Outlander is so good. I used to work for Stars, who produced Outlander. So, like, I remember when they were first talking about the scripts and everything. So,
No,
yeah, yeah, I love all those. I love all the Gordon shows. We watched the Gordon shows.
yeah, we watched
We were like Next
Next Level Chicken.
And Next Level Chicken.
Someone's hungry.
Yeah, we really like.
Someone's hungry for some biscuits.
I want the honey sauce, but don't get it on my chicken wings or my potato wedge.
Yeah, Next Level Kitchen and his last show that we really got into.
The Entrepreneur Show.
Yeah.
Where he's going to invest in someone, and
Yeah,
that was really good too.
And Top Chef.
We watch all of them. Yeah, Master Chef.
Master Chef.
You
So
like
what if is that a show?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right. Another
But
great
yeah,
gay
it just
movie,
reminded
Something
me.
Like Summer. I have not seen that one, and I've seen several summer gay movies. I have to look that one up. Something Like Summer. Okay. I was just fascinated with Carol G and her music.
It's a social thriller. Looks like it has Renee Zellweger.
What if?
What
What
if?
if?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
That might be worth watching because it has a good cast. But sometimes, when they have really good casts, it's not a great script, and like you watch it, you're like, oh my god, these guys are amazing, but the script it's just a horrible movie. How many times that has happened in history?
but before we go, we're almost out of time. But I want to tell you about two different things that we are involved in. So I want you to go check out the folks over at. Here we go. Caregiving Network. You can check them out. We have partnered with the founder and owner, and they are a social page where you can find any topic you want, anything on addiction, cancer, caregiver issues, LGBT support, just about everything. You go in there and you can click on it. One of the things that I'm working with right now is LGBT support, and there I am. You can either offer assistance, or I'm not logged in, get help. You can ask questions. There's a group feed, and you can just post comments and questions and join a conversation or whatever topic you think is useful to you. The other thing that's coming up is the Orange County, the OC AIDS Walk. I love that. I was like, what are we doing? Yes, the OC AIDS Walk. So go check them out. Where are they? Here's the events. There's the AIDS Walk. It is going to be on October. This is still last year's information. It's actually October 7th.
I haven't even. Never mind.
Yeah, I haven't updated the information. I just tell them about that.
Hello.
Hello. But AIDS Walk Orange County is coming up on October 7th, Saturday. So if you would like more information, go visit it. Go visit radianthealthcenters.org for more info. I have a page, so you can actually join the page. Even if you're not going to walk, you want to donate, feel free to donate. I will be there doing live stream like I've done for the last like 5 years. So we'll be doing live streams, commenting, sharing. So if you're available, come do that with us.
Yes.
We just watched others too.
True story. Oh, I want to see that. I saw that listed, Rachel. I want to see that too. I that's on my list.
Yes, we know. I've just been really
You are
busy.
owed at lunch meeting. You are.
I've been really hectic. I'm going out of town. I'm going to be in New Jersey next week for Healthy Voices. Mike is going to be there with me. I just said that at the beginning. So Michael will be there with me, and I'll bring back some pictures from that. I don't have a pick of the week. I go back to work tomorrow for the first time. Wow.
I know, Charlie, that is so big. We will definitely include you in our meditations in the morning.
Everybody out there, send
And tonight.
if y'all been following the show and following Charlie, he had his ostomy surgery last year or
Yeah.
last year.
Mhm.
And so we wish them all the best. Which, before we go, I have something to say about that. And
But no, Charlie, we will definitely send you love and light.
the name of the organization is radianthealthcenters.org.
No.
Oh, yeah. So Radiant Health Centers is one.
But
And the other
that's
one is caregivingnetwork.com. Go check them out. Caregivingnetwork.com. Sign up, check it out. And then if you want to donate to my walk, there's the page for that. And if you want to check out the dates that we talked about today, those are on National Today. Oh, there it is at the bottom. National Today. I was like, where is it? It's at the bottom. National Today. Before I go, I want to send, if they watch, love you too, sis.
Love you too.
I was also, several weeks ago, I was at the United Ostomy Association of America conference, where I made an impact, because I gave away little hearts. There was a lot of newbies, and people were not identifying as newbies. Oh, we still have like 4 minutes. And people who were new, we couldn't identify each other that were new to the conference.
Yeah.
So I was in Houston. It was in Houston. So one of my cousins took me to HEB, love HEB, and I found some heart stickers. So everybody that was new, I gave them a heart to put on their badge. Well, it got around that it was like everybody started calling me Garza, like they do at the conferences. And they were like, Garza has a heart. Garza. So eventually they were going to the registration desk. And they're like, that's not us. And they're like, yeah, doesn't Garza work for you? And they're like, no. So finally they stopped me like, Garza, what are you doing? And I'm like, well, I'm giving away hearts. Like, that's what I always do, hearts. And so
that's a good idea, because it allows newcomers to this conference to identify other newcomers so they can commiserate, possibly. Or
like
just be able to talk with each other and going, I don't know where this is, or I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, if you're at lunch, and you see somebody with the heart, you're both new. You can sit down and talk. Or if you were a senior and you saw somebody with the heart kind of wandering around, you're like, hey, what are you looking for? Or even like sessions, you don't want to sit by yourself and you see two people with hearts, you know that they're both new. So it was not because I did it, but it was a great idea. And
they're probably going to do it themselves next time.
Probably. And if I'm there, I'm probably going to be like, second year hearts. Let's give away second year hearts. So all that to say is that I was nominated for Ostomy Champion of 2023. And I got it. I am the Ostomy Champion. They don't call them ambassadors or advocates, but they call them champions. Captains. They call them captains because that's
you're a Tommy champion.
Yeah. So Tommy and me and I are ostomy captains for 2023, and they call it.
Congratulations.
The theme is thank you. Yes, thank you, Micah. The whole theme for ostomy organization is ostomies are lifesavers. So it's a lifesaver from a ship. So they call us captains because we're guiding the ostomates. Hello, mate.
Oh.
And that pic with Arcelis is with Daniel Garza. Oh yeah. You know Arcelis? Yes. She stops me every time. She's with the Latino Commission on AIDS from New York, and every time she sees me, we take a picture together. And so I was looking pretty snappy before my session that day. But we're gonna have on October 7th. Yes, the same day as AIDS Walk, but in the evening, we are hosting. I'm the host and MC for this year's Ostomy Awareness Day. So I will be emceeing a Zoom event, which is really cool. Goodbye, Charlie. Have a good night. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Good luck.
So
I'll see you tomorrow.
also on my Facebook and my Instagram, there's a link. If you want to purchase a t-shirt, there's a link to purchasing a t-shirt on Facebook and Instagram. So go buy those. And that way, I think what I'm going to do after that walk is I'm going to go do a walk on the boardwalk in Laguna Beach. So I'll make more of an announcement. So if you're in the area and you want to come and walk with me in Laguna Beach, we can do that. So anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week. No,
the weekend.
no, because I'm gonna be in Jersey.
Joyzy.
I'm gonna be in Joyzy next week.
Joyzy. You'll be on Joyzy on the shore.
Love you too. So we're gonna skip
Love
another
you,
week.
Micah.
We're gonna skip another week, and then we'll see you the week after that. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.